Hello and welcome back to a new lesson. I will continue talking about resistors, but this time a variable resistor called potentiometer. So, potentiometer is an adjustable variable resistor with at least 3 terminals. 2 terminals are connected to both ends of a resistive element, and the third terminal connects to a sliding contact called a whipper. If we go to schematic and search for potentiometer, we will find many different types of resistors, through-hole and SMD ones. So, what's the difference between them and how you can decide which one to use? So, let's talk about the most common potentiometer type. First is the rotary potentiometer with the capability to turn 270 degrees or even multiple turns, as we can see in the pictures here. There is also linear potentiometer and comes with different type of motion, like slider and trimmer, as we can see in the pictures. You will hear also something called logarithmic potentiometer, which means the relation between the slider position and the output resistance is logarithmic, not linear, and used heavily in audio tuning circuit. And for all these common types, you will find them in through-hole or surface mount packages. Power rating. If you missed my previous lesson about how to select a resistor, I recommend you to check it first. So, a quick recap. Power rating is the maximum power the potentiometer will withstand before it will be destroyed. For potentiometer, it could be any value from 50 milliwatt up to 100 watt. You have to pay attention to this aspect in your design. Your application. There is no difference between these 3 potentiometers in terms of the rotation type and the resistance output, but the only difference is the size that these components occupy on the board and the way to change the value. Here, for example, you will need a Phillips screwdriver, but here you could do it using your hand. So, based on your application and the way you want to interact with a potentiometer, you can select the right choice for your design. Always check the component's dimensions and ensure you select the right footprint that match your component in real life, so you can solder it to the board without any trouble. Finally, here's some application for potentiometer like tuning and calibration, also as a user input method for microcontroller and microprocessors, and as an audio control element for volumes and frequencies tuning. Potentiometer are common elements and you could find them in many devices around you. Here's some photos to our potentiometers in my oscilloscope. And even as simple as DC power supply, you could find one. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what do you think about the last 2 lessons. And I hope it gave you a brief idea about these passive components. See you next time.